basketball was his love, and I didn't try to take that from him. But once he didn't make the team, he had to regroup and rethink what he was going to do. And when he initially went to college, his thought process was communications. He wanted to be a sports writer. This way, he could take his love for basketball and combine it with his love for writing and really still be able to accomplish his goal. He wouldn't be on the basketball court with the ball in his hand, but he would have just as much power with the pen. I just see a young man who is really growing, who's really reaching for the stars, who doesn't forget the foundation that was instilled in him and doesn't forget where he's come from. But at the same time, he's reaching and striving to do more.
It's funny, I just think back to like when I was younger and playing so many sports, and like I enjoyed playing sports, but you know, basketball ended up being that sport that like really took my heart and just really became the sport that I loved. And so that was the sport I focused on. You know, all the way through high school, like, you know, up to my junior year, I gave basketball my everything. You know, and in high school I played, you know, my freshman year, I played on the JV team my sophomore and my junior year. Going into my senior year, like my school, it was like academically, it was ranked in the top 3 in the state, and then also in basketball, it was ranked at one point the top school in the state. So I understood it was very political, and I understood the coach like wanted a certain look for his team. You know, me being short, like shorter than I even am like right now, it's like I just knew I really didn't fit the mold of what he wanted the team to be. Even though, you know, I knew his system, I knew how he wanted his players to play, it just didn't matter, and I understood that. The biggest thing for me was that I was told that I was cut because it was assumed I was going to quit because I wasn't going to play as much as I may have wanted to, which was the funny thing, because I went in knowing I wasn't going to start, I wasn't going to get a lot of playing time. I was perfectly fine with being 9th, 10th man off the bench, just somebody who went hard in practice and like encouraged, you know, the players around me. Like, that was cool. I didn't need to be the star. I have other skills, you know, I have leadership, I have communication skills. Like, you know, there's a lot of other things I could have brought to the team, but all that really did is remind me and kind of reinforce something my mother always told me. It's like, you know, don't put everything into one basket. You know, like, don't, like, you know, eggs is the word. Okay, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, just like keep your options open, because like, she always told me I had other skills. She always told me I was able to write, I was able to communicate. She always saw me doing something more than just playing the game. And so honestly, you know, that's how QUALLified came about. You know, QUALLified is just this movement that, you know, I didn't start, I just became a vessel in, and, you know, wanted to make it something bigger. So in terms of having people understand that, you know, pursuing something that people either say you shouldn't be pursuing or that you can't pursue, the simple pursuit in itself, you know, makes you qualified. You know, whether you're the athlete trying to get recruited, whether you're the artist trying to get their photo seen in the gallery, whether you're the rapper or singer trying to get their mixtape heard by the right person, you know, whether you're a fashion designer trying to get your design out there, whether you're the entrepreneur who wants to, you know, get your store off the ground, whatever it is, you know, whether you're the chef that wants to make it big time and have their own show, whatever it is, I guarantee there are more people telling you you can't or you shouldn't than more people telling you do. And the purpose of this movement for dreamers, is that we're telling you you can, you should, and you will. And so in the form of writing, in the form of video, in the form of, you know, a lot of other, you know, ways of, you know, digital messaging as well, we plan to put those people out there. We plan to put them on blast, but like in a positive way. We plan to let the world know that, you know, they're here, like they're doing work, they will be successful. It may take a little bit of support from this person here or this person there, but, you know, they are qualified to get what they're going after, and there's truly no reason why they can't have it. At the end of the day, we're all dreamers, and this is a movement for the dreamers. And as long as you have a dream and you're pursuing it and doing everything in your power to pursue it, you're qualified.
when he told me about Qualified, I was extremely happy because this was an avenue that he could use to express what not making that team in high school had done to him inside. That was something that, as a mother, I just said, okay, that happened. Let's see where we go now. I didn't really understand at that time what it did to him on the inside. But God knew what it did to him on the inside. And through that experience, Qualified was developed. And he is just as passionate today with Qualified as he was with the basketball in his hand in elementary school.